Connor, for comparison's sake, so we kind of practiced our new technique a little bit. What we're going to do is we're actually going to hit two different colored golf balls, and what I'd like you to do is hit three different golf balls the way that you hit your shots beforehand, you know, a little narrower stance and all, you know, no bounce in the shot. And then we're going to compare, we're going to use your new technique and hit three white golf balls, and we're actually going to show the results up by the hole. So I noticed a consistent miss in your shots earlier. And then when you started using the bounce a little more and kind of changing up the chipping technique, the balls were a little more consistent, but they were also in a different area. If you missed the shot, well, you know, just by a little bit, it was in a different spot than what you would originally miss it in, which, in my opinion, is actually a better miss than what you were doing before. So let's go ahead and hit three yellow ones, like I said, how you would normally do it, and then we'll compare to the other one. All right?
Okay. Sounds good.
That's all right. A
That's
little
the
miss
one.
there.
Little stop.
Kind of a demonstration of what we're trying to work on here.
Exactly.
Okay. What we got now, we got three white golf balls, and we're gonna try our new technique. So again, like we did earlier, I want you to kind of rehearse it for me. You may want to scoot back just a little bit. There we go. I want you to rehearse it, kind of explain what we're going through. And if you'd like to, you can just do it in your head and just kind of make sure you're setting up consistently the way we'd like you to.
Okay. So, open up the feet a little bit wider. Make sure I got the ball a little bit more forward in my stance.
Yep.
Open up that club a little bit.
There you go. Ball ran out nicely. The contact was all right. And that first shot there, go ahead and kind of explain this a little bit to you. If you notice, you caught that one a little bit heavy. You got a little bit of turf there, but what the bounce did for you there is it allowed the club to still glide along the turf a little bit and make contact with the golf ball.
Instead of stubbing.
Yeah, compared to one that you hit just a moment ago with the yellow balls, you mishit one, but because the leading edge came into contact with the turf first, it didn't allow the club to go very far forward afterward,
Right.
and you didn't make very good contact with the golf ball. So that's
Right.
one of those results we're going to start noticing. Even your mishit shots are going to improve over what your mishit shots were before.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and try another one. Alright, there you go. Kind of picking the ball off the turf a little bit. And then a third one, and we'll compare the results up there by the hole. Beautiful. The contact sounded good, and the ball reacted really well with the green when it hit. So, all right, let's take the camera. We're actually going to go up there and check out what we've done.
All right.
All right, Connor. So we've got the camera up here, actually by the hole that we were chipping to a moment ago. What it looks like after we've changed your technique, you can see here the yellow balls are what we hit first, and from our position over here, kind of in the line that we were chipping, you can see those yellow balls are actually really consistent, but they're long and they're a little right. So as a left-handed player, you're pulling the ball a little bit too much with the wedge, and they're not reacting very well when they hit the turf. So they're not spinning and they're not being controlled very well. So you've got these long misses that in this case are actually leaving you a really difficult downhill putt from up here by the golf balls down here to the hole. So take a step back here, and you can see the white balls that you hit in your second set. These are actually some of the shots that we use the new technique on, and what it looks like is you've got a little bit of a shorter miss. There's a couple that are still a little bit on the right, so you pull those a little, but your best shot out of the yellow balls is still a 6-foot downhill putt. It's pretty difficult. Your best shot out of the white golf balls that you hit is a kick-in shot. It's very easy up and down, and the rest of them have left you much easier putts and much shorter putts than what you had before. So you can already see the results in your misses when you're hitting these chip shots the way that we've kind of trained you to now. So I think those are good results, something you can actually see and something you can visualize in the future when you're hitting shots out on the golf course. So